Todd Bowson sadly without Willow Bend in the Wind. I know we haven't had a show in a long time due to the fact that I lost the microphone. But I have found it on this day, which is November 23rd, 2008. And Happy Day Talk Show starts right now. Well, we haven't been on the air in a long time. And we're finally back on now, so we'll start off how we used to, with some totally useless facts. In 10 minutes, a hurricane releases more energy than all the world's nuclear weapons combined. 90% of New York City's cab drivers are recently arrived immigrants. Only 1 person in 2 billion will live to be 116 or older. 35% of people who use personal ads for dating are already married. A cigarette lighter was invented before the match. I can't figure that one out. Table tennis balls have known to travel off the paddle at speeds up to 160 kilometers an hour, which in a bit I'll find out how many miles per hour 160 kilometers is. And the most common name in the world is Muhammad. And Michael Jordan makes more money from Nike annually than Nike's factory workers in Malaysia. And I don't understand this one. Michael Jordan makes more money from Nike annually than all of Nike's factory workers in Malaysia combined. Now here's a funny short story. Bill, Jim, and Scott were at a convention together and were sharing a large hotel suite at the top of a 75-story skyscraper. After a long day of meetings, they were shocked to hear that the elevators in their hotel were broken and that they would have to climb 75 flights of stairs to get to their room. Bill said to Jim and Scott, Let's break this up. It will be an unpleasant task, but concentrating on something else will make it easier. I'll tell jokes for 25 flights, and Jim can sing for 25 flights, and Scott can tell sad stories the rest of the way. At the 26th floor, Bill stopped telling jokes, and Jim began to sing. At the 51st floor, Jim stopped singing, and Scott began to tell sad stories. I'll tell you my saddest story first, he said. I left the room key in the car. And that would not be good. And here's one more, which is a bit longer. Dear Sir, I'm writing in response to your request for additional information. In block number 3 of the accident reporting form, I put trying to do the job alone as the cause of my accident. You send your letter that I should explain more fully, and I trust the following details will be sufficient. I'm a bricklayer by trade. On the day of the accident, I was working alone on the roof of a nearly 6-story building. When I completed my work, I discovered I had 500 pounds of brick left over. Rather than carry bricks down by hand, I started lowering them in a barrel by using a pulley, which fortunately was attached to the side of the building at the 6th floor. Securing the rope at ground level, I went up to the roof, swung the barrel out, and loaded the brick into it. Then I went back to the ground and untied the rope, holding it tight to ensure a slow descent of the 500 pounds of bricks. You will note in block number 11 of the accident reporting form that I weigh 135 pounds. Due to my surprise of being jerked off the ground so suddenly, I lost my presence of mind and forgot to let go of the rope. Needless to say, I proceeded at rather a rapid rate up the side of the building. In the vicinity of the third floor, I met the barrel coming down. This explains the fractured skull and broken collarbone. Slowed only slightly, I continued my rapid ascent, not stopping until the fingers of my right hand were 2 knuckles deep into the pulley. Fortunately, by this time I had regained my presence of mind and was able to hold tightly to the rope in spite of my pain. At approximately the same time, however, the barrel of bricks hit the ground and the bottom broke out of the barrel. Devoid of the weight of the bricks, the barrel now weighed approximately 50 pounds. I refer you again to my weight in the accident reporting form, block number 11. As you might imagine, I began a rapid descent down the side of the building in the vicinity of the third floor. I met the barrel coming up. This accounted for 2 fractured ankles and lacerations on my legs and lower body. The encounter with the barrel slowed me to lessen my injuries when I fell into the pile of bricks, and fortunately only 3 vertebrae were cracked. I'm sorry to report, however, that as I lay there on the bricks in pain, unable to stand, and watching the empty barrel 6 stories above me, I again lost my presence of mind and let go of the rope. Well, there's not a really better job to do anything, but I think I did a great job. Settle down! Okay. And now, it's time for Culture Moment. There's more poems from Michelle Silverstein. Christmas Dog. Tonight's my first night as watchdog, and here it is Christmas Eve. The children are sleeping all cozy upstairs while I'm guarding the stockings and tree. Wow. That. Now, what's that? Now footsteps on the roof? Could it be a cat or a mouse? Who's this? Who's this down the chimney? A thief with a beard and a big sack for robbing the house? I'm barking, I'm growling, I'm biting his butt. He howls and jumps back in his sleigh. I scare his strange horses, they leap in the air. I've frightened the whole bunch away. Now the house is all peaceful and quiet again. The stockings are safe as can be. Won't the kiddies be glad when they wake up tomorrow and see how I've guarded the tree? And here's one. It is called Trying on Clothes. I tried on the farmer's hat. Didn't fit. A little too small, just a bit too floppy. Couldn't get used to it. Took it off. Tried on the dancer's shoes. A little too loose. Not the kind you could use for walking. Didn't feel in 'em. Kicked 'em off. I tried on the summer sun. Felt good. Nice and warm. Knew it would. Tried the grass beneath bare feet. Felt neat. Finally, felt the well-dressed nature's clothes fit me best. The voice. There is a voice inside of you that whispers all day long. I feel that this is right for me. I know that this is wrong. No teacher, preacher, parent, friend, or wise man can decide. What's right for you, just listen to the voice that speaks inside. Tell me. Tell me I'm clever. Tell me I'm kind. Tell me I'm talented. Tell me I'm cute. Tell me I'm sensitive, graceful, and wise. Tell me I'm perfect, but tell me the truth. Smart. My dad gave me $1 bill, 'cause I'm his smartest son. And I swapped it 2 for shiny quarters, 'cause 2 is more than 1. And then I took the quarters and traded them to Lou for 3 dimes. I guess he don't know that 3 is more than 2. Just then along came old blind Bates, and just 'cause he can't see, he gave me 4 nickels for my 3 dimes, and 4 is more than 3. And I took the nickels to Hiram Coombs, down at the seed feed store. And the fool gave me 5 pennies for them, and 5 is more than 4. And then I went and showed my dad, and he got red in the cheeks.